Raising your child as a single parent. Regardless of your circumstances, raising a child is difficult. You, on the other hand, are solely responsible for your child's care if you don't have a partner. This might lead to increased anxiety and exhaustion. You can wind up dealing with behavioral challenges if you're too fatigued to be emotionally helpful or consistent in your disciplining. If you are raising a child without the help of the other parent, you may face financial difficulties. Trying to strike a balance between job and child care might leave you feeling guilty and alienated. Because you don't have a spouse, you may feel like your child is missing out on a male or female parental role model. As you prepare to raise your children without the help of your partner, becoming a single parent can be a very difficult and stressful period in your life. Most of us do not choose to raise children on our own, but circumstances in family life can change, and the unavoidable can occur. It can be difficult to balance work and home life, different school runs, cooking and chores, and so on. Many parents in this scenario have had the thought and possibly wish to split themselves in two. You can only do so much, and pushing yourself too far can lead to emotional exhaustion. You've undoubtedly discovered that as a single parent, you're attempting to live on a tighter budget. Financial concerns, on top of everything else, can place a pressure on your mental health. Find out what benefits, tax credits, and child maintenance you are entitled to as a single parent. Single parents parenting children alone are more prevalent than ever before, therefore there is plenty of useful single parent advice and assistance to help you face new challenges and raise a healthy and happy child. Even yet, with the correct attitude, a clear mind, and a good support system, everything can be overcome. Children feel safe and secure when rules and boundaries are established. When you're a single parent, though, it might be more difficult to stick to rules and boundaries, particularly if you're exhausted and stressed, or if your child's behavior is difficult. You might notice some tough behavior from your child if you're single parenting due to a recent divorce. This is a common scenario. Some children, for example, may revert to behaviors they've outgrown, such as bedwetting, baby talk, not sleeping, not eating, or tantrums. Your child may be irritable and argue more frequently. Encourage your youngster to express his or her anger or frustration in words, and indicate that you're paying attention. You can acknowledge your feelings without approving of the behavior. I realize you're angry, but yelling at me isn't acceptable. Let us take a few deep breaths together before discussing what's going on. You, like many parents, may find it difficult to strike the correct parenting balance from time to time. If you find yourself being too harsh with your child, such as yelling at them or locking them in their room for too long, try not to become too upset with yourself. Reconnect with your child and reassure them, then consider how you could handle the situation better the next time. It's also tempting to be overly gentle with your child, especially if giving in brings you some relief. If your family has gone through a divorce or any other major family transition, you may be hesitant to discipline your child, believing that they have already been through enough. Dealing with behavioral issues when they arise, on the other hand, helps to avert problems later. 6 tips for parenting a child as a single parent are listed below. Number 1. Display your love. Love your child wholeheartedly, but make sure you show it to them every day. Always remember to compliment your child and pay attention to their needs. Make it a point to spend time with them every day. Your positive attitude, courage, and dedication as a single parent can set a lifelong example for your child. You can demonstrate to your child that you can persevere in the face of adversity. However, remember that no parent is perfect, so don't be too hard on yourself if something goes wrong. Number 2. Make a schedule. Structure is important to children because they need to know what to expect. That isn't to suggest you can't be flexible or spontaneous, but you should schedule regular mealtimes and bedtimes to keep your day on track. Even single parents who do not work often find themselves unable to spend time with their children when raising a child alone. In such a situation, every parent must consider what quality time entails and why it is so vital to them to spend quality time with their children. Making time to be with each other in the same place while also giving the other your full attention is what quality time is all about. This means that if you're sitting on the couch working on your laptop while your child watches TV, you're not spending meaningful time together since you're not interacting. It doesn't count because your attention is focused on your activity. Number 3. Set boundaries and limits. To raise a healthy and supportive family, discipline is essential. Explain the house rules and expectations to your children. Make sure your youngster understands the repercussions of disobedience. Their confidence will be strengthened if they behave well and speak appropriately, as well as receive acknowledgement and gratitude. For example, if your child is assigned jobs such as cleaning up their toys or dusting the bookshelf, you might reward them with more TV time or a 15-minute extension to their nighttime curfew once they've completed them. When kids are stubborn, on the other hand, you can take away their toys or playing privileges for a period of time until they understand that their actions have repercussions. If you are truly following us on this video, please give it a thumbs up, like it, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future uploads. Thank you for doing so, and now let's go back to the video. Number 4. Be positive. Creating an open and honest home environment is essential for your family's development and success. It's fine to be open and honest with your children about your feelings and struggles so that they understand you're doing your best to provide for them. Transparency about your emotions might help you and your children stay happy and hopeful. Give your child some age-appropriate responsibilities to let them feel more involved in the decision-making process. Above all, try to keep things light at home so you can see the bright side of even the most aggravating situations. Number 5. Maintain a healthy lifestyle. It is critical for you and your child to live a healthy lifestyle in order to be productive in all aspects of life. This involves obtaining enough sleep, including physical activity, and adopting good eating habits. Your children will follow in your footsteps if you take steps to stay fit. Managing a family and raising a child on your own is a demanding task, especially when it comes to cleaning up after your child. Because children are untidy, parents must take extra precautions to keep their houses clean and neat. To reduce bacteria growth and germs, areas such as living room rugs, couches, kitchens, and tables should be carefully cleaned and wiped off. When it comes to taking care of your health, you must consider both your physical and mental well-being, since they are intertwined. Number 6. Seek for assistance. It's fine to ask for help from others, whether it's getting someone to babysit your child so you can take a break or seeking financial assistance from social services. Your primary concern is for your child's safety and well-being. You may have to set aside your pride at times. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this video, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell.